start this thing.
All right.
Welcome to the Lucha Critics podcast. On today's show, we're going to be talking about the best and the most memorable championships of all time in pro wrestling history. On today's show, we have Warren. Say what's up, Warren. This way.
Acknowledge me.
Okay. And then over here, we got Josh. Say what's up, Josh.
What's up, everybody?
Hell yeah. And before we get into it, let's go ahead and do a little bit of a recap of let's talk about SmackDown. Because I saw a little bit of I didn't get to see SmackDown. I went and saw the highlights on YouTube because Hulu, for whatever reason, isn't putting up their damn episodes sooner than I need. So now I have to go on YouTube to just see the highlights. Anyways, one of the things that kind of popped up there is Roman Reigns getting his ass handed to him by new bloodline, and we saw Jacob Fatu return, and he was wearing the boot, so it was definitely an injury. I'm not sure who said maybe it was a work, but I thought honestly it was a work too. But yeah, surprise, surprise, he actually injured himself doing that splash onto Cody. But yeah, we also saw Mia Yim attack Queen Nia Jax, and that should be an interesting setup for that rivalry there. I'm glad that
also
what's up?
The musical number for Pretty Deadly.
I was trying to forget that. No, that was it felt like a, I don't know, waste of time, but maybe other people liked it.
There was also the interesting moment where Nia was like to Tiffany, like, bow down to me, and she didn't do it.
Ooh. I think I missed that part. Damn.
She's like, I will after the performance.
Also, we might be setting up a switcheroo, a little bit of she might take the title from her, which would be interesting. We also heard this news. I'm gonna be jumping all over the place, guys. But I also heard that Beth Phoenix is officially done with WWE, and there's big rumors, and most likely more than not that she's gonna be going to AEW with Edge Copeland over there. But that should be pretty cool.
I mean, it's not like she has been doing anything in WWE lately.
Yeah.
So it's not like a huge. I'm like, all right, good for her. Let her be with her husband. Let her do something. Isn't Edge still injured?
Edge is still injured. His foot is still fucked. Or his leg. I'm not sure if it was his foot or his leg, but yeah, he got himself pretty fucked.
Yeah, he broke his leg.
All right, so I have the matches here of yesterday. I did see a little bit of Carmelo Hayes. What happened?
I said we don't have to go through all of them. There wasn't.
I'll point out this one though, because this one I actually thought was like, okay, I kind of see why they're doing it. Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade. That was pretty. I saw a little bit of that. That was pretty good. They ended up giving
this rivalry.
Yeah, they kind of they give the win to Carmelo Hayes. And I was like, okay, I see what they're doing there. They're trying to build up a younger star, which is the way you're supposed to do it. But I wanted to see Andrade win.
Well, Andrade has 2 wins against him already, so.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm missing that part. Very well.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Naomi versus Davenport. Naomi won that one. Let me see. Kevin Owens, Grayson Waller. Kevin Owens won that one. Let's see. If you guys want to say anything about the matches, by all means.
Well, I mean, you're going through them pretty quickly, so I'm just like,
do you guys?
You're not stopping for breath, so I don't know.
Do you guys want to say anything about Blair Davenport or maybe Carmelo Hayes win?
No, I mean, for me, I'd focus more on the Austin Theory. Wow, what I always forget his name.
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller.
I don't know. Like it's only on this podcast. Every time I remember, but the second we come on this podcast, I'm like, what's his name? Um, it was Cody helping KO, which is a
Yeah.
weird like the champion and challenger are sort of helping each other. So interesting for Bash.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Kevin Owens' turn might be coming, and I honestly like more of a heel Kevin Owens than anything.
I
Yeah.
don't think I don't think that's gonna happen. I hear the rumors, which I also think makes more sense, is it's not gonna be KO who turns, it's gonna be Randy who turns. It's gonna I feel like he's gonna lose that Bash to Gunther, look at Cody and go like, you know what, that championship should be mine. And I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go after that and we'll get a heel Randy again.
That would be interesting. I didn't consider that at all. Yeah, most likely Randy will lose that title shot and might go after Cody. That makes sense.
Yeah. Plus, Cody was part of the legacy with Randy Orton. So that
True.
makes sense too.
True. That should be cool.
I could also see Cody losing to Randy and maybe having him free during War Games to help an old bloodline against a new bloodline.
I don't know. Is it bad that I don't want to see Randy with the championship? Like I'd rather not see him with the main title.
I wouldn't see him being a long champion.
Maybe
It'd be
like a
more of like
transitional.
maybe a couple weeks, or not a couple weeks, a couple months, like after Survivor Series, maybe Royal Rumble loses
Yeah.
it.
Like it's weird. Not that he can't go anymore, but I kind of see him more like in the mid card range now. But might prove me wrong. He is like a legend in the game. I don't know. For some reason, I kind of see him like, even though he's not there, like age wise, but like it'd be like if they were to give the title to Ric Flair back when he was kind of towards the end of his rope.
Yeah.
I don't know why it feels like that, but who knows? He might put on a crazy show. Do you guys want to say anything about the Kevin Owens versus Grayson Waller? No.
It was a match.
It was a
Yeah.
match. It was DIY versus Street Profits, number one contender match for the titles. You saw the Street Profits win. Dope. Did you guys get to see that?
I saw highlights. It was a good match. They're going back and forth, tat for tat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. I didn't know who was going to win. I actually thought it was probably going to be DIY, so they get like a rematch on the for the championship. But I also like Street Profits winning. It's nice seeing them winning. They haven't won in a while. I don't think they're going to win the tag team titles. I think the Bloodline's still going to keep it, even though which two Bloodline members are going to fight, who knows? Even Wikipedia is like, it's one of these three. It just changes in between. I'm like, can you do that for a tag team division? Like,
The Bloodline.
listen, there's three of us, but two of us will always defend at the same time. Which two? We'll decide on the night.
Yeah, you'll feel.
I don't know. I don't know because I don't even remember for AEW. What's his name? Not Jay White. He went in for Jay White, but they're like, no, you can't defend the belts without the original three, basically.
Choose Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juice. Yeah. So I don't know if WWE's gonna do the same thing.
I'm not sure. Like that's a good question. They probably most likely are. I mean, they do have that. I mean, that is where the free bird rules comes from the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I most likely that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna have Tongaloa and Tama Tonga be the champions for Bloodline.
Yeah.
That should be interesting.
So where was Tongaloa this week? He
Yeah,
wasn't
I
there.
know.
He wasn't there at
Was
all.
he getting eye surgery?
No, probably getting
Yeah.
LASIK in his eye.
That is hilarious. Let me see here. Oh shit, I haven't even seen Man, I am way behind. AEW, I miss. I'm not gonna even mention Dynamite because I definitely want to see Dynamite. Yeah. The matches were gonna be the Tag Team Championship, AEW Tag Team Champions for Young Bucks versus the Acclaimed. Mercedes Moné versus Hikaru Shida for the women's TBS championship. We were gonna see Swerve Strickland versus Wheeler Yuta, Hangman Page versus Jay Lethal, and a triple threat of fucking Kyle O'Reilly, Roger Strong, and Orange Cassidy. Yeah, I fucked up. I've been busy this week. But I definitely want to see those matches. Did you guys get to see any of that stuff on AEW?
I just saw highlights, but then also they announced AEW All In next year in July
In
in
Texas?
Texas.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. I had to go on their social media to make sure that that's what was
Hmm.
happening, because I was like, get the fuck out of here. They're really going for
Yeah,
Texas?
and then we're
It's,
doing it like a month early too.
yeah. That should be interesting. I I wish I had fuck you money to go to Texas and enjoy that awesome experience. But yeah, good on Texas for getting that. But yeah, that's
Plus,
what's up.
it makes sense because you know how last year he did all in 1 week and all out the following week. It doesn't give storylines to breathe. Now it does.
Yeah, yeah, no, that I think they may have like moved All In and All Out this year, so it wouldn't feel
Yeah,
like that. But that was one of the things where I was like, man, I just paid for a pay per view. I don't want to pay for another
yeah,
one.
yeah.
So yeah, like I'm glad that they decided to do that. Um, but yeah, I think that's it for the recap that I want to do. Unless there's anything I'm missing that popped out during this week in wrestling.
Oh, NXT.
Oh, please tell me what happened in NXT.
So NXT, Joe Henry came out to confront Ethan Page and try to challenge him for the belt, but it's going to turn out to be a triple threat match next week with Pete Dunne, Wesley, and Joe Henry.
Damn.
Winner faces Ethan Page, and they're doing a women's gauntlet match for Roxy's title ship, but for No Mercy also.
Okay. Okay. It's
Yeah,
starting.
and then
It's starting pretty good.
Regal's son won the Heritage Cup.
Okay, I know what the Heritage Cup is.
Yeah,
That's a interesting way that they're trading a cup like a trophy. It's like a
yeah.
championship. You just have to fucking carry it around too. It's
Hmm.
interesting to see it every time I go up on NXT and I check it out from time to time. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, interesting.
Yeah, and there's new tag team champions.
Oh, who was the new tag
Chase
team?
U, Chase U won
Oh,
belts. Yeah,
okay. Chase you. That's what's up.
yeah.
Good on
They
them.
beat Nathan, and I forgot the other guy's name is. And then the best match of the night was the North American champion versus Otis.
Oh shit. Otis, huh?
Yep, Otis went all out in that match.
Okay, I have to fucking look at that. I'm gonna have to look at the
Hmm.
highlights on that one. It sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
Fucking
I
notice,
was
man.
like
That's what's up.
big beefy match. Yep.
But
And
yeah,
then
what's up? What else happened?
in TNA, I don't know if you saw the video I sent that one of NXT's during the X Division match.
No, I don't think I got to see it yet.
I forgot his name, but yeah, in NXT, one of the NXT wrestlers won a match in TNA to be inside the X Division Championship match.
Oh damn!
Hmm.
Talk about cross promotion. I'm glad, man.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of younger stars in there that would excel in the X division.
Yeah.
So it'd be really cool to see. I would even fucking love to see the North American Championship go up against the X Division Championship.
That'd be good.
That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the main event of the evening. We are talking about championship belts. Now, championship belts from all of the organizations. We're talking about Lucha Underground, New Japan. They all have amazing, unique looking titles, but there are those that kind of stand out and just leave I guess the history books with their own imprint that you'll always remember, that always sticks to your mind when you think about wrestling, you think about these championships. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So I will start today and I'll move into, let me just pull it up over here. the Lucha Underground Championship belt. Specifically, there's two that I will be talking about for Lucha Underground. Um, and it was the regular. Let me pull it up. This one right here. The regular Lucha Underground Championship, and it was unique in the sense that you can get a title shot, yeah, but you could also get an official automatic title shot if you captured the Gift of the Gods Championship. And the
Oh,
Gift of the
I remember
Gods,
that.
yeah, the Gift of the Gods Championship will be determined in a tournament style type of thing, and you'd basically give up your title, the Gift of the Gods title shot, to get your title shot for the main Lucha Underground Championship. Now, TNA does this too with their X division. That I think that started like a couple years back. I think it was with Petey Williams that had to like
Mhm.
basically act it up with his own. No, no, no. Austin Aries. I think it was Austin Aries was the one who came up with the third option, where he basically gave up his X Division championship to go after the main championship. But
Mm.
basically, this is where it started with that whole concept. But yeah, these two awesome championships are ones that, to me, stand out. And when you remember Lucha Underground, you remember these championships. We'll go down the line right here. Warren, what is your championship belt that you want to present today?
Um, yeah, I don't know too much about the luchador belts. I mean, they're cool, but one of them, the other one that you showed me, reminded me of my first choice, and it was the first belt I actually wanted to buy as like a kid when I first started watching wrestling, and that was the Stone Cold version of the WWE Championship, the skulls.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, this
The
one is iconic as fuck.
I
Um,
think I probably had the toy Walmart version, like the very cheap one, as a kid.
Yeah, this championship, I for whatever reason thought it was just a toy that you could buy, and it wasn't an actual championship that was used in WWE. Like I don't know why I don't remember him having this belt on him. But I must have not been watching wrestling around that time. But I do remember Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was one of my favorite wrestlers. But for whatever reason, I don't remember this championship. I feel like I'm living in a Mandela effect. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's an awesome championship. Uh, Josh, do you have any words about this championship?
Yeah, like you're saying, I remember he had a championship, but I remember how it looked like.
Right? It feels like Warren. Did he use this for like a week?
No, I think he had it. I was like also looking at it, like other people held this title technically. I think either maybe Undertaker and Mankind
No
also
shit.
technically had this version. I mean, it was probably for like a night or something like that, and then Austin got it back. I remember it being in the 64 video games,
Hmm.
like as a belt option as well. You can put on custom characters or just any champion you want. Like here's the Stone Cold belt. It's another belt that's out with the
Yeah,
belt. I don't know, but
yeah.
it looked cool.
It definitely looked cool.
Yeah.
Um, these are more of the championships that I remember. The old school
Yeah.
wings
Yeah.
with the world there. Those are the ones I remember from that time. But yeah, definitely awesome, iconic championship that is the Stone Cold Championship. Josh, what is your championship that you want to present today?
So I was a tie between two, but I chose his WWE champion, which would be the John Cena spinner belt.
The spinner, iconic spinner belt. Now
That was on my list.
there was a couple of things I hated about this belt. Um, now I will say that that's yeah, that's a pretty shitty one. Let me get a better looking one.
I also liked Mrs. version, which was just the upside down.
Yeah.
Also, it's the
Um,
only bell that you can have fun with while you have it. You just spin
Hmm.
it while you're.
it's definitely of its time. Like I felt like they were one second. It was I don't know if the best way to put it is they were trying to grab people's attention,
It
but
worked.
it worked.
Hmm.
I was like, why the spin? If it's
It's
it
cool.
was of its time.
Well, it
um,
made sense because Cena was like a rapper wrestler at the time before he went to Chain Gang and all that.
true. And he was it was I think it was during that transition where he was less dropping the heel aspect of what he
Yeah.
was trying to do and accepting the people's like love for him. Um,
Hmm.
but damn, dude, that's wild. From 2005 to 20, it stayed active for 10 years, huh?
Yeah, no, it
Hmm.
was there for a while. A lot of people had it.
Yep.
Like I said, there was other versions of it.
The Rated
Yeah.
X one.
Yeah.
The
Only really worked
there
for
it
Edge
is.
though.
Yeah.
Um, it was fucked up. I think there were. I think we've all seen that YouTube or YouTube Short or Instagram Reel, whatever, TikTok. But it's basically Edge talking about he finally gets the title and they're gonna customize it for him. And he comes up with different schematics and different versions of how it could look. And then they present this shit to him and he's like, oh. Because he thought he was gonna get his custom just like Stone Cold, just like
Yeah.
Cena.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
loved to seen that version because he actually shows it, and man, that would have been cool. It would have been a throwback looking type of belt, but unfortunately we got this guy here, which also
Hmm.
spin, definitely also
Yep.
spin. Um, but yeah, anything you guys wanna add before we move on?
Not
Cool.
necessarily. I mean, it was
Yeah.
supposed to be annoying at first, but then
It became
just
iconic.
it grew. Yeah.
I agree. It's definitely iconic. It's just not one of my favorite championships there. I will go ahead and choose the next one, which is the TNA X Division belt. Specifically, the new one. The new one is really fucking cool. Now this is the classic old school. No, actually, I think hold on. This is the classic old school NWA TNA X Division Championship. Um, it has had different variations to it. I remember this one here. This one was a very iconic run too. Um, when they moved over to Impact and they started
Hmm.
using this one's definitely cool. I really like the design. But then they brought back this was during that time when they had Hulk Hogan um,
Mm.
in there. This is awesome too. But this new one, I don't know why, but it is looking amazing. I like the throwback feel to it. It feels like a championship belt. Um, but yeah, I really like this new design that they came up with. Um, anything guys want to say about the X Division championship?
I don't know too much about it. It looks pretty cool.
Essentially it was for the it was like the cruiserweight slash hardcore type of high flying championship is the best way to put it. um
Yeah, yeah. I
they
I know of the division. Yeah.
they would do ultimate X matches. I'm not sure if you ever seen one of those.
Is that one like the belts in the
That
center
Yeah.
and there's like a little X? It
yeah,
looks you have
Yeah.
to like climb it. It's very
definitely
unique.
crazy unique matches that they pulled off with this championship. And like I said earlier, it was they gave it even more of an importance by having the third option be there, where you get the main championship title shot if you give up the X division
Yeah.
after you've
Um,
successfully defended it.
quick question. I'm looking
Yeah,
at the design. Like I like the red. Like it helps distinguish. Like a lot of issues with belts is like they all just look the same.
yeah,
Like you can't tell the difference between like a lot of like that was honestly sort of the issue with WWE right now with all their championship belts. Like they all look the same.
right.
The women's division, like I'm glad they went away from the color division, but is it supposed to be like mustache on the bottom where it says champion?
No, but that is
Because it
awesome.
looks
I just noticed it right now.
That is an awesome observation, and I cannot unsee it. That is awesome.
Yeah,
They
it's like the Pringles edition of
they
champion.
yeah they it really does look like a mustache. I like it even more. Hell yeah, Josh. Anything you want to add?
The only thing I know about the X Division belt is the one I saw back like in early 2004, 2006, around that era when TNA first started. But the design looks a little better, more to give it more update.
Yeah, I for some reason I don't know why I want to say that it looks like a fusion of a Ring of Honor type of
Mm-hmm.
belt with the TNA belt. But yeah, I really like this design. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Warren, what do you have for us next?
Um, I guess I'm gonna stick with the same era I had for my last pick, Attitude Era. These were another championship that I actually bought as a kid. I always loved them, and they were the classic tag team titles that like New Age Outlaws would have, the Dudleys, the Hardy Boys, like just the classic look of the tag team titles. I remember this is a personal story. I remember one time me and my friend were like in a Walmart and I was like buying stuff. He's like, "Yo, we're out of high school, by the way, so
Uh-huh.
we're adults." He's like, "Yo, let's go get tag team titles," and we both bought one each. It was like, we'll just be around, we'll tag team champions. He buys it, just the belt, doesn't say anything. I buy it. I'm next in line with other stuff, and she's like, "Aren't you a little old for championships?" I'm like, "What the hell?"
I'm
Like,
still
why
a
am I
champion,
specifically
lady.
attacked, but my friend is fine?
Uh,
But
haters gonna hate.
yeah,
You should spit in her face. With an apple, and be like, I spit in the
yeah.
face of people who don't want to be cool.
But no, I remember having always these belts. I always liked the tag team. I was always a fan of the tag team divisions as well. Um, like all my favorite wrestlers were like New Age Outlaws, Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian. So like
Definitely
that was
iconic.
always the belt I cared the most. Yeah.
Yeah, all these. When I see this belt, I definitely think about these three teams right here. They basically
Yeah.
carried the tag team division of pro wrestling in general. They brought it to heights. I don't think. I mean, it kind of mirrors a few different eras, but it
Yeah.
was the hottest it's ever been when it was these three teams right here going at it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anything you want to add, Josh?
No, those are memorable belts. Like it gave the tag teams spotlight because everybody were gunning for those belts. Because the Hardys have them, everybody wants to go after them. Education has them, everybody wants to go after them. Same with the Dudleys, and because of those belts, they created TLC.
Yeah, because of the belts they created fucking TLC. Good point there. Josh, let's go ahead and move on to your selection of the day. Your next selection of the day.
So um, I like the Intercontinental belt, but the one I'm going to choose is the Attitude Era
Attitude Era
one.
Intercontinental Championship belt.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely iconic. So many people have held this championship. This was I think you mentioned earlier when I was asking you about your
Mm-hmm.
choices, but it is yeah uh I remember I think you said it was Eddie Guerrero and RVD going after this Intercontinental Championship. Fucking Kurt Angle. Did it Kurt
Angle,
Angle?
Chris Jericho.
Chris
Yeah,
Jericho.
Yeah.
he
China,
Fucking
China.
China held this
Jeff
title.
Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett held this title. No, this title is very iconic indeed. Definitely a good choice there.
The
Um,
Triple H versus Rock ladder match, SummerSlam,
Yeah.
was that one? Oh
or our
wow,
last episode. Yep.
that's interesting. They both were going after this title here. Um,
Although I like the white belt version. I just saw that one. I don't know
Mm.
why. Like normally this would be my favorite. I think it would be because
Yeah.
I'm a huge Attitude Era kid. But like I don't. I just like that white design belt.
Mhm.
Um,
I don't remember
when it goes,
if this is correct or not, but I think it was Cody Rhodes that brought back the white strap. Um, with this one, I believe.
Though I don't like the design of that belt. I like the old school design with the
Yeah.
white belt. Yeah.
This one right here.
I also think like I remember not liking the IC belt before whatever the current version is. Like when I saw the new version of the IC belt, I'm like, all right, at least it looks better now.
Um, yeah, this is the current version, which I am not a fan of.
Yeah.
When they introduced this one, I was like, well, why?
Where's
It
the
looks,
color?
there's no color to it. It's bland. I was like, oh,
Mistaken
okay.
for the world heavyweight.
It looks like the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
Which I have a feeling this title influenced a lot on how that title was going to look. In particular, that big ass fucking W in the middle of the New World's title. Yeah, we'll talk about. But we'll have to make a episode about the worst designs because there's a couple of them out there.
I think we already talked about.
But yeah, let's go ahead and do you guys have anything else you want to say about this Intercontinental Championship?
Just they created like good matches, like with different wrestlers.
Yeah, it definitely has that lineage and pedigree to it. Warren, anything you wanted to add?
No, I mean it was just another one of the belts I actually had as a kid,
Nice.
growing up. I remember it was like the Intercontinental tag team titles and the Flaming Skull.
Nice. Let's go ahead and go to my last choice of the evening, and it is the ECW Championship belt. Now, this, you want to talk about iconic belts, belts that when you look at it, you just, it goes and gives you like a big old rush of different memories of different matches. RVD versus Sabu, the Sabu versus Taz, fucking Tommy Dreamer. Like the list goes on and on. This championship has been held by a couple different people, and then when it came into the WWE, it turned into this shit. And I hated it. Oh yeah, this right here. This WWE ECW.
No color.
No color, bland, silver
But
at that.
That championship was after RVD lost the belt, right?
Yeah, that was
so Bobby Lashley won the belt.
Yeah, disgusting. I remember this belt here. This is the belt that started a big old revolution in pro wrestling that changed a lot of what pro wrestling is today because of what ECW was able to bring. They brought high flyers into the social zeitgeist of wrestling. They brought hardcore wrestling into the social whatever the fuck into wrestling. Because of ECW, we have AEW, TNA, and yeah, that's what it is. You guys have anything you guys want to say about the ECW championship?
No.
Cool.
I mean, I definitely prefer the old design over that new design.
Agreed. There is a classic one. This is the classic one. When they barely started. Then when they took over, there's a different television fucking championship. But yeah, definitely an iconic. You saw fucking homeboy here. Iconic championships. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to your last choice, Warren.
Yeah. It was hard for me to choose my last choice because there's some good choices, there's some meh choices. I didn't want to stay in the Attitude Era for all of them, but screw it. Here we are, and I'm gonna go with the Hardcore Championship, which is, you think is supposed to be an ugly belt, but I don't know. I just love it. It's just a destroyed belt that they gave to Mick Foley as a joke, and then it became its huge thing. It became one of the better belts to see who has it, especially when the 24-hour rule was added.
Yeah.
And like people just loved it, even though it was the worst shitty belt ever. People were about
Iconic.
to fall apart. Yeah.
Iconic as fuck. I have to agree with you. It's one of these shitty. It is shitty, but god damn it, people put their bodies on the line for this title.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this right here when RVD captured the hardcore title. I was excited for that
Yeah.
during that time. I don't remember King winning the championship. That's
I
hilarious.
mean, it could have been for a little
Or
amount
like
of
a
time.
day.
Everyone had the championship
True.
at some point because
Yeah.
That is
like,
true.
Boss
Didn't,
Man had the champion.
Didn't Jacqueline win the championship too?
She did.
Or was it
Who?
Jacqueline?
Oh, I'm sure, especially with the 24-hour rule. Like I could see it. Like they tried to bring it back with the 24/7 championship, but it
Yeah.
just wasn't the same.
No, they if they were to bring it back, they need to bring back the actual hardcore shit.
Yeah.
But
I remember when Molly Holly beat Crash for the belt in the back. That made me laugh. I just remember that right now.
Oh, there was
Oh,
also
yeah.
the WrestleMania. Like there's 15 minutes, and whoever has the belt at the end is
Oh,
like the
yeah.
winner, and it just changed over and over. Like, who's gonna win it?
I
The person I
remember
want
that.
has it now. Yeah.
Isn't that the one where Crash hit I think Hardcore Holly with the jar in the face to win it?
I think so. I remember Crash
Yeah.
eventually getting it because I think he started with
Oh,
it and he
yeah, that's
ended
the
it with
picture.
it. Yeah.
Dude. Wow. Yeah, this is bringing back memories. Yeah, fucking Big Show had it. There goes Mick Foley with the championship right here. I don't remember what that whole situation was about, but it looks like he was going against. What's up?
I think that was like when they first had the belt. Like Vince was like, "Here you go." Like I think Vince was in a wheelchair at the time for
Oh my
some
God.
story reason, and he's like, "Here you go." And Mick Foley was like, "Oh, I love it. I'm gonna cherish it forever." And he started wearing a suit, and I think that was the whole thing. But they were just laughing at him behind his back.
Oh my
They're
God.
telling Shamrock like, "Yeah, destroy him. Just destroy him." Oh, there it is. There's the picture.
Bruh. What a fucking time. But yeah, I remember Crash Hardcore Holly. I think I'm pretty sure he did win it, but fucking Hurricane Helms won that shit when he was the Hurricane. Yeah, crazy times with this championship belt. Josh, anything you want to add before we move on?
So it had like the craziest matches ever made.
Yeah, definitely crazy matches they were made. I have a feeling this was like a championship that they were trying to compete with ECW during the time. But yeah, definitely awesome matches that it provided.
I mean, I'm sure it was originally a joke at ECW, but then it's like, oh wait, this
it's actually getting it.
turning out to be a good thing.
Yep.
But
all right, Josh, what do you have for us next?
Okay. It's a iconic WCW belt. It was like Stick It to the Man, the NWO belt.
The NWO belt. Very the iconic World's Championship belt from WCW, just defaced with the NWO on there. From what I remember, when I remember watching the what is it? It was like a clip from the Who Killed WCW, maybe. And they were basically showing all the different iterations that they were going to try to do with the championship belt. They were going to actually make an NWO World Championship. But I think they ended up just sticking to the simple fucking spray paint on the World Championship. Yeah. But it would have been interesting to have seen like NWO World Championship belt. Especially the way that they were had the samples on there. It would have been interesting to see. Warren, anything you want to add about this championship belt?
I mean, I was thinking about choosing like the original belt as well. That's also been a very iconic, even like to this day. But no, I also saw the NWO one. I was like thinking like maybe this will be one of my choices. And I saw Josh put it on his list, so I'm like, all right. Yeah, like who doesn't love like I always say like attitude errors when I started watching wrestling, but truthfully, the NWO like whole WCW versus NWO video game is actually what got me into wrestling all
Yeah.
those years ago, and the whole Hulk Hogan as champion, which was great then. Now it's like,
No, agreed. Dude has he's an icon at the end of the day, and I can never really take away that stuff. But at the same time, he's a piece of shit. So yeah, it's another Logan Paul situation where it's like,
yeah,
you know what, I'll give you your props here. You're a great wrestler, but at the end of the day, you're still a pretty shitty person. Um, but yeah, great addition there, Josh. Definitely an iconic belt with an iconic time. Um, it's a better uh look at what could have been there. But yeah, definitely awesome times. Let me switch on back to the browser. Bam. But yeah, other championships that I just want to throw out there that I didn't get a chance to really talk about on this episode. One in particular that a lot of people kind of hate, and I don't know if I hate it or I like it. I'm just kind of indifferent. But it's the what the fuck is it called? New Japan's new championship. It's the one that kind of looks like a Power Ranger, like
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
yeah,
I seen the picture of it. Yeah.
yeah. That one I don't know if I like it or if I don't like it. It's just different, and it feels like it's meant to be on an action figure.
Mhm.
Is there any ones that you guys didn't really get to talk about that kind of pop in your head right now?
Well, for me, it's the tag team championships, but from WrestleMania 20, like the Raw and the SmackDown, they both have their different sets of belts. I like the designs of those because they're old school. And you had like APA champions in SmackDown. You had Edge and Christian, also Christian and Jericho as tag team champions, Super Raw.
I They kind of did that. They kind of brought that back in our current tag team championships, where they have like
Mm,
that old school feel to it, and
yeah,
I actually like that they brought the back because it feels like one's from one era. Like the SmackDown tag team championships are from one
mm,
era tag team, and the Raw tag team championships are from a different era too. I really like
yeah.
that whoever decided to do it that way, fucking brilliant idea when it came to that. um yeah, definitely love the direction they're going with, and I really hope that they bring like a mid-card title to the women's division
mm,
like they did in NXT. I hope that
Mhm.
yeah.
that's they're kind of testing things out with that one, but I feel like they have enough talent for a mid-card title for the women's division.
I I do like sticking with the women's division. One, the original, well, maybe not the original, but the Attitude Era Women's Championship belt. I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
remember seeing that recently, like, oh yeah, I forgot about that belt. I'm like, that was pretty cool. Um, and the current Raw Women's Championship belt, after the whole, it's just colored version, like a
Mm,
different look. It still looks very similar to the Raw Men's Championship, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know, I like the women's one slightly better than the men's one. Uh, and also women's NXT championship's pretty good too, with the giant X right in the middle. I've
Yeah.
yeah.
noticed, like, I looked at that, I'm like, those are cool, pretty nice belts.
The X Division belt, the NXT belt that I keep forgetting about.
Yeah,
That one had a unique design and iconic. The original one, the one that with NX, big old X on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was like a big old X. Very, I like that one. It was unique when it came out, and I was like, okay, I see where they're going with this one. They kind of still have that somewhat design on it where it's kind of like the main feature is the X part.
yeah.
But yeah, championship. But yeah, I want to thank Josh. I want to thank Warren for being on the show. Josh, where can they find you?
Instagram at Sith_Josh_818.
Hell yeah. And Warren, where can they find you?
I'm on Twitch with this name, Two Stone, TU underscore STEUND, where I normally go Monday through Fridays, 2 to 5 Pacific time. And then I'm also on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. No, which
TikTok.
one? TikTok. I'm like, it's a T one. I'm like, it's another T one. Which one is it? Under the same name. So
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Be sure to follow us, leave us a comment, and give us a like. And subscribe to all of our socials and different platforms. Be good to yourself and others. Tune in next week. And bye. See you guys later. Bye, 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 bye.
bye.
All right, we are stopped recording. Let me look at the themes for next our next session. Alrighty. Oh. So let me see. We already did that one. I kind of want to do finishers, honestly. Do you guys want to do finishers, like best finishers?
I'm done with that.
Yeah. Let's do next Saturday at noon. Best finishers. I think that would be cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Saturday, I might be getting some work done in my apartment, so I don't know the time yet for that.
Okay. Do you think Sunday probably work better?
Me, I'm trying to think if I have anything to do on Sunday next week.
If you want, just keep us posted. Yeah, just keep me posted, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
I'm usually open Saturdays, but towards the evening, like around 5, it should be like good to go. So if you guys need to just do something towards the evening, we can try doing that. But I know Josh, your availability is preferably on the weekends now.
Yeah, now because of work, because I start from 12, unless you guys want to do it after 8:30.
For sure. Cool. Yeah, we'll just keep me posted, Warren, and we'll see what day we can do the next episode.
Okay.
Cool. All right, Warren, I'm just gonna go on and kick you off of this one real quick.
Oh, you guys doing your
yeah, we're gonna do the 1-on-1 now.
Okay. You don't have to kick me off. I can just leave myself.
All right, dude. Thanks for joining in. I shall see you next time.
All right.
Later, dude.
Later, guys.
All right. Let me get things started up over here. If you want, go do what you need to do, and then we can start within like 5 or 10 minutes.
All right.
Cool.
Oh, my leg.
All right. Let's see. Not that one. It's this one. One. Hey. All right. What up, dude? Do this right here. Josh, can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Sure.
All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, cool. I'm gonna be working probably with one earphone, just one died.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I can hear you still.
All right, perfect, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Try to fix this real quick.
Going to watch Umbrella Academy.
Oh, dude, I have to catch up. I saw a little bit of. I think I'm on the 3rd or 4th episode of the new season.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
What do
it
you think?
is
What do you think about it so far?
interesting. Oh man, it doesn't work. Let me see something real quick. So far, honestly, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Yeah, I have to keep it like that. Yeah, we'll see how where it goes. Um, the last thing I remember from when I was watching, fucking Klaus got his powers back after he got shot in the chest.
Okay. Yeah, it goes from there.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I need to. That's yeah, I need to catch up on that shit. But I'm starting to see where it's kind of going. I think, and I thought
Mm-hmm.
the old man was dead, but he's not. And I forgot that he was a fucking alien.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy shit happened. Let me
What do you think
go.
about what's his name? Uh, Nick Offerman. What do you think about his character?
Both Megan Mullany and him
Mm-hmm.
fucking are pretty like I like the characters. It fits the actor's ability for sure.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and get this started real quick before we keep talking.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh god, that looks better. All right, let's get started. Oh, welcome back to the Not So Intellectual podcast. It's been a while. We are back with Josh. Say what's up, Josh.
Hello, everybody.
Hell yeah, he is our regular panelist. He is a panelist on the Lucha Critics podcast and the Horror Movie Fan Club. And yeah, he offers his great insights, funny takes, and hopefully will be in the future doing his own thing. And can't wait to see his own podcast and be a guest on his show too. But until then, we are going to be talking about Trap. Now, we initially I wanted to do a horror movie fan club episode about it, but it doesn't necessarily fit the horror genre. It's more of a suspense cat and mouse game type of fucking show, or movie, I should say. But I think you said it best earlier when we were talking about it. Josh Hartnett fucking knocked it out of the park. He did a superb job in this movie. Go ahead, you could go ahead and take over if you wanted to say something about him.
I was gonna go with what you said when we first made our predictions about the movie, that there's gonna be another killer.
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be the wife.
I thought it was gonna be the wife too, dude. I honestly thought it was gonna be the wife, and she was just like kind of like playing along and playing the long game. But no, it did not turn out to be the wife at all. And the wife ended up kind of like setting them up to get high. Well, before we keep going into it, spoiler alert: if you haven't seen the movie yet, don't watch or listen to the rest of this episode because we're gonna be talking about it. Dude, he did a really good job. He made you believe that he was a fucking serial killer. One thing that I didn't like about it that I'll just go ahead and talk about now is towards the end, it kind of felt like it was dragging on and like it could have ended. And then once they finally ended, you're like, what do you mean there's going to be a part 2?
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be a part 2.
Yeah, there's going to be a part 2. But what I didn't like is the way how they set the trap for him.
What do you mean?
His wife found a receipt for the tickets, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to the cops," because she kind of put 2 and 2 that her husband was a serial killer, basically.
Yeah, I guess that would be the twist of the movie. There's always a twist, right? Yeah. It's the wife that kind of turns him in. That basically set the what is it the type
in motion, basically.
Set the motion set things in motion. I think someone online when we talked about it a little bit on the podcast, on the horror movie podcast, someone commented saying that I thought it's gonna be the daughter that's the serial killer, the other killer. I thought that too. I thought that it would have been an interesting twist on it.
Yeah.
But I'll talk about the acting ability too. Like the little girl, like she did a great job, very believable actress. Josh Hartnett knocked it out of the park. I don't know who the artist is who sings.
I think that's Night Shyamalan's daughter.
Oh, really?
I think he has 2 daughters. I think that's her.
Okay, do you know if that's her actually singing?
Yeah, it's her actually singing. Yeah, she made a whole album for the movie.
That's wild. That's fucking cool. I mean, if she has a good singing ability, man, she could sing. I'll give her that much. Let me think. I didn't expect the wife, that actress, to come out and be the wife, so that was a good surprise because I've seen her in different shows and movies.
She was in Scott Pilgrim.
She's in Scott Pilgrim. Yeah. It was wild to see her come out in that movie.
And then the detective, the old lady, the FBI handler.
No, who is she?
Did you ever see the original Parent Trap movie?
Fucking long time ago.
Well, the girl that plays both girls, that's her.
Oh shit, the OG one.
Yeah, I didn't know that because my wife Christina told me, that's the lady from the Parent Trap, the one that played both girls. I was like, wait, then I looked, I was like, yeah, it's her.
As well, for some reason I was thinking about the Lindsay Lohan one. but we're talking
All
about
right.
the OG.
OG, yeah.
Nice. No, I never got to see that one. What else can I say about the movie? Um,
I do like his dynamic from going from flipping from being regular to sociopath like that.
yeah, dude. No, his chameleon work is the best way I can put it.
Mhm.
He can turn into a goddamn chameleon pretty quickly, and very terrifying. Um, the way that he went into the police briefing room, like
Yeah,
nothing.
that
Oh,
was
let me just
crazy.
get some coffee.
Coffee, yep.
Fucking wild shit.
And then when
Um,
he pushed that woman down the stairs that was drunk.
dude, that was fucked.
Yeah, I was like,
Brilliant
damn.
move too. Like he was able to get out of that little tricky situation. A lot of cool little
Yeah.
things like that. A lot of people saying like since M Night Shyamalan has his own like multiverse, not multiverse, but it's his own like movie
His own
universe.
Yeah.
A lot of people were saying that this was going to be in the same world as Untouchable, and I
Hmm.
would have been interesting to see, honestly. Um, Possible to move our appointment tomorrow. Oh, shit, hold on. Let me see something real quick.
Okay.
11 a.m. Sorry about that. I
That's fine.
just noticed the thing for work. Um, oh yeah, that's possible. Da, 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 da. Tomorrow. Sorry about that. We'll get back into it.
That's cool.
What else could I say about the movie? I honestly thought that towards the end there, when he's saying goodbye to his family and the
Yeah.
garage is coming down, I honestly thought we were
Yeah.
about to get some gunshot or an explosion.
Hmm.
But this
Yeah.
motherfucker somehow, and I should have known that he had an escape plan somehow to do this shit. He gets out, has an escape plan, steals
A police
a
uniform.
police car.
Very tactical uniform and everything too.
Yes, he steals a tactical uniform, convinces the fucking driver to like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the driver, I'll go ahead and take over now.
Yeah.
And this fuck gives over the keys and he takes
Yeah.
he what is it? He kidnaps the
He
pop
can ask the
star.
singer. Yeah.
Bro, I was like, come on.
That whole scene reminded me of, you ever seen Professional?
Yes. What scene?
You know how in the Leon Professional at the end, you know how he steals that cops to get out of the building safely and everything?
Okay. Yeah,
It kind
that's
of
a good
reminded me
point.
of that.
No, that's a good one. I was like, come on. This was towards the end where I was like, where the fuck is this movie gonna end? I I thought that the pop star was gonna bite the dust for sure.
Yeah.
Somehow she ends up alive, and again, I feel like this is gonna be another one of those movies that it has a franchise. I
Yeah.
can smell a fucking part two coming. I just don't know what it's gonna be about,
Yeah.
how it's gonna be about it. But yeah, dude.
Or they could do like the daughter sits a trap, but instead of being a trap, is the daughter trying to become the princess? Because
Damn,
they were very close in the movie.
that is
Like, he took
true.
care of her and everything.
No,
Yeah,
that would
and
be
then
cool.
then I was gonna say that that one lady annoyed me throughout the whole movie.
What happened?
The lady that is the mom of her ex friends.
Thank you.
She got so annoying. I was like, I hope she kills you.
Out of all the people that could have gotten killed in this movie,
Yeah,
I was hoping to see this lady get pushed down the stairs too.
yeah,
Have some of that shrapnel that exploded in the frying
yeah.
grill or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That scene too, I was like, oh shit, and then it happens.
Yeah.
Crazy shit like that. A lot of like, oh, is he gonna get caught? Moments,
Yeah.
type of moments there. But
And then I did
definitely,
like the,
go
yeah,
ahead.
I did like that the movie had a little bit of comedy with that sell shirt guy, like when I saw the shirts.
Did you see the end credit?
Yeah, I saw, but before we
Oh,
get to anchor, I was
go
like,
ahead.
he's so gullible. He gave him his password. Like, what's the code? He's like, it's Hamilton. I was like, you gave it up like nothing.
Bruh. I was like, what's the point? What's the point of having these secret passwords if you're not gonna
Yeah.
use them right?
Hmm.
But it happens. I know it happens. Um,
Yeah.
Crazy
And
shit.
because of that, it kept him out of going to jail when he went to the roof. He saw those cops like, oh, what's the password? He's like Hamilton, and he's like, okay. He's like, don't tell my boss I come up for air, and he just walked away.
Yeah. That scene there, I thought he was fucked. I thought like he was gonna
Hmm.
have to kill these police officers somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, somehow, some way he fucking slithered out of that too. Um,
Yeah.
if I had to give this a grade, um, I feel okay giving it like a 4 or even a 3.5 out of 5.
Out of five.
Yeah. What about you?
I give it a. I would give it just a four because it had a balance of comedic and suspense. Because the comedic was where it needed to be. This is when he talked to the guy with the shoulder shirts.
Yeah.
But then after that, it's all like suspense because he's focusing when he sees that one singer come out from the side from where they were sitting at. He's like, "Oh, I want to go down there and check how everything is down there." But the daughter's like, "No, you know this and that." I liked how he planned everything. Like you said, the coffee scene. He steals the police radio and he's walking around with it. And then I was like, the part that had me too is when I'm like, is he gonna pull the fire alarm? You know how he's
Dude.
staring at it the whole time?
Yes. A lot of that stuff I was like, don't do it because you're gonna get,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna see you're in the fucking camera zone. Like, don't do that
Yeah,
shit. Um, I thought that the comedic guy was gonna get killed when
yeah,
he allowed him to go down there in the basement to
yeah.
get the shit too. I was like, come on, man, you have no survival skills whatsoever. Um,
But I'm thinking the reason he let him live is because he told him everything. Like, yeah, it's a trap for the butcher, this and that. And he came to
true.
code like, you know what? He gave me the rundown, so I didn't have to ask it out of him. I let him live.
No,
And like
that's a
the end credit, he was like, the end credit had me laugh. He was like, "Oh my god, the butcher was a fucking the whole time." Like, I'm never working at this stadium no more.
no that I didn't think that there was gonna be an end credit scene. For some
Yeah,
reason, I we stayed to watch it. Fuck, that was funny. It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a good little funny part. Um, but
And then
yeah,
we had a M Night Shyamalan cameo too.
thank you. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Mhm.
he shows up. M Shyamalan Ding Dong shows up in his own movie yet again, and
Yep.
he's basically a backstage handler, and he's
Hmm.
finding a dreamer girl is what they dubbed it, as a fan that they would bring up so that the lady Raven is the pop star, can do like a little dance with them and do a number with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shows up. It was wild to see. I was like, hey, this fucking
It's a,
guy.
yeah. It's things about that. So I guess he's her uncle in the movie.
Hmm.
But the thing that made me laugh the most is when she shows up, the daughter shows up dancing with her, and her ex friends are looking at and they're like, she gets mad at her mom. And all night, I was like, oh, that's you get karma. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that was again good fucking comedic timing. Like I didn't expect that shit
Yeah,
to be funny as much as it came out to be. Um, yeah, that shit was funny as shit. I hated that lady. I'll say it again.
yeah,
I fucking hate it. They did a good job. She did a good job. She did exactly what she
yeah,
was supposed to do. Um, but yeah,
yeah. And then
the,
I guess one more thing I could say before we move on before this.
yeah, go ahead.
To me, what I found like a twist was when he told Lady Raven, "Oh, you caught me. You're
Yeah,
looking for me." I was like, "What? Why are you giving her that?" I'm like, it makes sense because the cops won't search them because she just walk out like, oh, they're with me.
I think that was a great plan. I honestly didn't know how they were gonna get out of there. What he was gonna say to basically, yeah, get out of that situation. Um, Fucking wild scene. I did you give your own rating for the movie?
Yeah, I gave it a 4 because,
Four?
like I said, it had the right comedian, and when it went from suspense slash thriller, it had me off the edge of my seat for the last 10 minutes of the movie, or the whole part where
Yeah,
he escapes again and all that. Like, it should have just ended with him escaping, not know anything. It would have been fine with that.
just like that. Agreed.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy movie. We'll see what other M Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movies comes out soon. Most likely, it will be a trap sequel. Kind of feels like it. But let's move on to 80s action movies. Now, there's a bunch of fucking action movies I didn't think came out during that time.
Yeah.
But apparently there was a fucking Dolph Lundgren Punisher movie.
Yeah, I saw it.
You okay? Thank you. I fucking knew you've seen it. I haven't seen it yet. What can you tell me about the movie?
Well, it's been a while since I've seen it, but it's like it was one of the best 80 Marvel movies that came out because Captain America came out there in the 80s too, and Fantastic Four, and those craps were whack as hell. Like, it was just,
I've seen
it
this.
looked more like a fan. It's a little more like a fan-made TV movie, but it was mostly a TV movie for TV, basically.
Shit.
But
let me look that up real quick. Go ahead, keep going.
But the Punisher was good for what it was, because I guess during that time, Don Lofgren was the shit during the 80s because he did the Rocky movie. He did Master of the Universe, I think he was.
Wow. Let me go ahead.
And then,
okay, so I had no idea this happened here. There was a fucking Thor.
that's a Thor and Hulk movie. I remember the Hulk a lot because of the show, and Hulk has his own movies. That was okay because, it's believable because, they made it humanized for the TV.
Right. But fucking, that's wild to see. Let me see. You were talking about.
There's a picture of the Fantastic Four. If you go up, I think it's right there. Right there, yeah. That's basically the way he stretched the throw like a long arm. It was just like flat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let me see. Fantastic Four. I need to see that. '80s. No, '80s movie. There it is.
This movie, yeah.
Bruh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and turn this on for the horizontal feed, people. Yeah, there it is right there, people. On all its glory. You know what? This was, they did the best they could.
Yeah, with what they had.
What they had, absolutely. You know what? It still is not as bad as this. I'll give you that much.
Yeah, true that.
What do you think about the new one that's coming up soon? That should be pretty cool.
I like it. I saw some of the stills of the leaked stuff, but I like that it's coming from the '60s, and they're gonna come to our time right now, basically.
Yeah, like that should be interesting. I don't know how exactly that whole thing is gonna play out. Honestly, I don't know if it's like if their universe is just stuck in the '60s and like the 616 is like you said, they're gonna somehow get into this universe. But I'm excited.
Let me ask you. Did you see Deadpool Wolverine yet?
Yes.
Okay. So if people haven't seen it, it's kind of like a spoiler warning for you guys.
Oh yeah, big spoiler warning.
So you know how they show Johnny Storm?
Yeah.
I think because you know how he talked about the Reed Richards said the void is like another dimension, this and that. So I'm thinking that that's going to happen in the new one. They're going to get transferred to the void, and he's going to find a way out to get to the 616.
Interesting. Oh, that's a good possibility. I like that possibility.
Yeah, and then I heard a rumor that Dr. Doom's going to come out the end credit.
Yeah, fuck me. I hope they make it make sense for Robert Downey Jr. coming into the MCU. Um, again as Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Because fucking Doctor Doom is one of those villains, man, that like
Hmm.
fucking iconic as fuck. Like you can't if you're gonna bring this motherfucker to the screen, you better bring him right. And that's one of the
Yeah.
things I'm afraid that they're gonna fuck it up with Robert. Because it's like, oh, is it gonna be Iron Man, but he just went evil? Because I
Well,
honestly wanted to see Homeboy right here as
yeah.
Doctor Doom.
And I think he might still be Doctor Doom because I don't know if you saw the panel they had it on YouTube. The Russo brothers said this is our Doctor Doom, so that means it's not gonna be Doctor Doom of the MCU. So this might be because I think the MCU is gonna be a soft reboot after Secret Wars.
I think so
What's
too.
it called? Right? Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think they're it's where they just converge all the timelines, all the different universes into one, and then
yeah.
most likely they're gonna do the same thing that happened in the comic books, where a new timeline splits, where you have
Hmm.
the ultimate version, where you're gonna have the ultimate
Yeah,
movies. That I mean, it'll be cool to see new um actors play these roles because I think
yeah,
it's gonna have to happen. But I see the direction. I like it. I just hope that Robert Downey Jr. Knocks it out of the park, which I
yeah,
most likely he will. But it's more the writing. I want the writing to make sense.
yeah. Well, that's because apparently they have the writers from the Winter Soldier movie, so it should be good.
True, they do have those guys, so um it should be interesting. Um, I was a little disappointed. I mean, I might be wrong. Like you said, he might turn up in the end credit scenes for the Fantastic Four, being
Yeah.
their Doctor Doom, their world Doctor Doom.
Hmm.
He just so happens to
Yeah.
look like Tony Stark from the
Yeah.
universe, which I'll be cool with. Um,
Yeah. Because there's two comic book relations of Tony Tony Stark being Iron Man.
yeah,
One of them is a what if comic book saying that what if instead of being Reed Richards with Doctor Doom as roommates, it was Tony Stark and him. And what he does is he switches bodies with Tony Stark.
I yeah, I've heard of that. I saw the breakdown of that comic book too. Um,
Hmm.
that would be interesting, and we'll get to see who the real actor is for Doctor
Yeah.
Doom, and it would be cool to see Killian Murphy play that Doctor Doom. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool if that happens like that. Um, I also saw, or I'm not sure if this is a rumor or not, and this is a perfect time to ask. Um, the new Thor movie, if that's an actual
Hmm.
movie that's gonna come out or not.
I think it is. I heard talking about it, but it's not going to be directed by what's his name? Director of Thor 3 and
Oh,
4.
Taiwa.
Yeah, he's not going to be the director. That's what I heard.
Whack. I would have loved to see that.
Mm.
Yeah, it's this cliffhanger that was left in
Yeah,
that movie. Um,
yeah, because apparently, what's Chris Hemsworth wants to go back to kind of like serious, but still have a little bit of comedy.
got you. Okay, that
Hmm.
should be pretty interesting. Um, I I don't know when this movie's gonna come out.
Yeah,
I definitely want to see it because it's gonna be fucking Hercules versus Thor. So
yeah.
definitely an interesting matchup on that end. Um,
I probably come out. I think it'll come out after the Avengers saga because apparently, what rumor is that anything that's being made between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret War is gonna take place in Battle World.
ooh,
Hmm.
that should be pretty fucking cool. Um, cool. I also heard about Ironheart. They were,
Yeah, the show's coming out.
wait a minute, you went to San Diego Comic Con, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't able to get into H Hall, but I think they showed the trailer. There's a leaked trailer of it somewhere. I saw the leaked trailer. It looks pretty good.
Interesting. We'll see how that one turns out. She's
Hmm.
basically the new Iron Man of this world.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be the kid from part two.
Me too. I don't know. I mean, he does show up at the end of the
Yeah, at the funeral.
in the funeral. Yeah. Um, fucking wild. Let me see. I'm trying to remember what other thing got announced.
No, there's a Black Panther anime show that's coming out, like an anime show.
Oh shit! No way.
Yeah, the thing is called, I forgot what it's called.
Honda series. Let's see.
Yeah, it's
Eyes of Honda.
yeah, that one. Yeah, Eyes of Wakanda. Yeah, and it's being created by Ryan Coogler, who also directed the first two movies.
Fuck yeah. I wonder what that one's gonna be about. That should be pretty cool.
I think if you go to all, I'll give you like the summary of it.
Let's see. Eyes of Wakanda. I guess it would be over here for IMDb.
Yeah, I'll tell you like what it's supposed to be about.
Wakandian warriors who throughout history have traveled the world to retrieve dangerous vibranium artifacts. Okay. That should be cool. I can see that happening. I can Oh, I see. So they're just trying to get the Wakandan artifacts back home.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, I can see that.
They also announced the Spider-Man cartoon coming out next year.
What Spider-Man cartoon?
It's called the Neighborhood Friendly Spider-Man, I think.
Oh yeah. I did hear about that. It was gonna be on the
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
And I think the voice of what's his name? Not Peter Parker, but Norman Osborn is a good actor.
Yeah, I saw who let me see, let me pull it up. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show. See if he pops up on there.
Yeah, there you go. Coleman Domingo. He's a good actor. Him playing
this dude here.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a Kingpin in the show.
Interesting. I might be getting spoiled. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like the art style.
Yeah. Those are all the characters that are going to come on the show.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, tell me about your experience over there at San Diego Comic Con. I know you guys go like try to go almost every year.
Well, this was our second year going. We try to get tickets again because I guess it changed if you already registered, the people that re-register again to get your tickets from November to September for this year. I was like, great! I gotta save up fast money for September now. But it was fun. Like I said, I won 2 meet and greets, one with WWE, one with AEW.
Hell yeah.
Walked around and saw a lot of celebrities there, like the cast of The Boys from far away.
I fucking love that show.
Yeah.
Right now, when you're done telling me about your experience I'll tell you the little shit that I keep hearing about the actress.
Okay.
Starlight. But go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, they were there. They're just it was just the people that were there was just Deep, Mother's Milk, Starlight, Kimiko, and Frenchie.
All dope.
Yeah, they're the only ones that were there. They also had the cast of Cobra Kai there. I didn't even know they were gonna be there.
Dope.
I saw that online. I was like, damn, they're actually gonna be there.
I still haven't seen the show.
There. Oh, you gotta watch it. You're gonna love it. Netflix, man, it has all the seasons now, so you can catch up.
So the only reason why I haven't like actually put myself in and sat down to watch it is because it gives it looks like it's gonna be a CW version of Karate Kid.
No, you're gonna like the storyline and the fights. They're actually pretty good.
Okay, you're saying it's decent storyline.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see what's up. We'll continue.
Well, I could give you the quick summary of the first season at least. It's just basically the roles flipped around basically. Like everybody's saying that basically Daniel was more of the bully than Johnny.
What?
I don't know if you heard that theory. Like apparently, Daniel was the one that came into and kind of snatch up Allie away from Johnny.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's like the whole storyline. Like Johnny was the good guy, and Daniel Lucer was the bad guy, bully guy.
What the fuck? Okay, so they went with that theory.
Yeah, it's a kind of theory because did you ever watch How I Met Your Wife?
No, I never saw the show.
So the whole thing in that show is what's his name? The character's named Barney, but it's played by Dewey Hauser.
Oh, okay.
Dewey Hauser. What's his name? Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris, yeah.
So that's his theory. So that's where they got the whole show concept from, because they both come out in there. Because I guess his because I guess he has a bachelor party, and his dream was to always meet Johnny from the Karate Kid, because he was always the good guy and Daniel Lewis was the bad guy. So spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen the show, for during his bachelor party, they bring Daniel in and they're like, it's the Karate Kid, and he's like, that's not the Karate Kid, that's the bully. So I guess in the background there's a clown, and it's like, you're right, he is the bully, and it's Johnny dressed in his gi and everything. I was laughing. I was like, yeah. But yeah, that show's good. It gets good from, you can tell the quality from how much they had from the first season to now how much money they have in production. It gets better and better.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna have to give it a shot. Would you say to skip the first season, or just go straight from the beginning?
Oh no, that start from the beginning, because they all like
they
go
sense.
back to stuff from the first season. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give give it a shot. That's the only reason why I never wanted to see it, is because it I don't know why it feels like it's gonna be let me fix that. There you go. It feels like it's gonna be a fucking CW show. I don't know why, but fuck it. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, like, and there's also cameos that come out throughout all the seasons. So
interesting.
So
So
you know the characters from the original movies, you'll be like, okay, cool.
Okay. So a lot of good fan service
And lines too from the movie, from the original one too.
Interesting.
They're like callbacks when they say the lines.
Okay, a lot of good callbacks. Let me think. What else happened at San Diego Comic-Con?
So yeah, there's like a lot of people, they sell the toys, everything. Oh, I saw McFoley's daughter from far away.
Oh, dope.
Well, not far away. She was like inches away from me, but I didn't want to get out of line to go say, okay, take a picture. And I'm like, I'm just I was like, hey. She's like, oh, hey. And she was taking pictures of people left and right. I was like, cool, Who else was there? Oh, Keanu Reeves was there. He won an award for his comic book.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah, I think it's called Berserk, I think. Don't quote me, but yeah, he has a comic book there, but they gave him an award for his comic book. AEW had a panel there where, I don't know, we saw the commotion with Baker and Monet at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
When he was dressed as Poison Ivy and all that. Yeah, they had that. Dan Housen was there with Shelton Benjamin.
Hell yeah.
With Shelton Benjamin there. I wanted to go to that panel, but I couldn't because I had to make line for the WWE meet and greet.
Dude.
Yeah, and for the meet and greet, I met Zoe Stark and CM Punk.
Dude, so was that like a quick? Did you get to like talk to him at all, or?
I talked to him for a bit. I just told him I told him welcome back. He's like, oh, thank you very much, and that. But yeah, because they had changed it from meet and greet and signing just to meet and greet, because I guess they had overrun their time, so they wanted to push people like in and out and all of that.
Oh, okay.
But it was cool. It was cool, talking to CM Punk. Got out of my checklist.
Hell yeah, dude.
But and then for the AEW one, I did not know that I won until the day before.
Nice.
Because I had checked my spam and I was like, why is there AEW email in my thing? And they're like, oh, congratulations, you have won the right to meet Orange Cassidy and Willow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I took pictures with them. I shook hands with them. They were cool. I told Willow that I was like, damn, I can't believe you almost died at the last last AEW here at the Forum. She's like, what you want to know? Where you jumped off the stage with I think Taylor Joy is, and she hit the tables, but Taylor Joy hit the floor, not the tables.
Yeah, dude, I remember that. Dude.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh my god!" I don't tell nobody. I was laughing like, but yeah, yeah, that was cool. There's like a lot of swag out there. They give you like free stuff. Like, um, I got free pins for Futurama,
Nice.
and they
Fucking love
also have
Futurama.
for a show that I want to watch on called Opposites.
Oh yeah, I fucking watched that show.
Okay, I haven't seen it, but I saw that on Hulu. It's only like 9 episodes. I'm like, I'm gonna catch up to that. Like nothing. They had like pins for that too.
Nice.
They had like this special. It was like only one winner gets it every time. So they would have like they were also promoting that monkey show, Hit Monkey or something like that.
Yeah.
The Marvel show or Hulu. They were I guess giving out pins also, but there was in a box of a sword.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't get that. You remember Jimmy, right?
Yeah.
He's the one that won it.
Oh, lucky fucking Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy.
Yeah, so basically, it's like swords, but it's random. So when you pull, whoever pulls the longest wins.
Yeah.
So that I heard the guy reset, so it changes every time. I'm like, all right, because it's not just the same color every time.
Okay.
It changes. Then they were giving out like donuts for the Simpsons. They gave out the radioactive donuts. They were green,
Nice.
like they fell into radioactive. Yeah. And then I'm not a big fan of Futurama, but there's I guess it's called Slurp.
Yeah. Slurm. That's cool.
So and they had like pictures of the Oompa Loompas from Futurama, but they were giving that out to drink. And
Nice.
it tasted more like a lemon lime Gatorade mixed with Sprite.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, and then I guess they have stuff. This is on the outside, like they have all the stuff. We didn't check out the FX one because it was like 3 hour wait. I was like, I'm not gonna wait for that crap. Hell no.
I don't blame you.
But they had the IDBM boat, and that's where all the celebrities will go through and go talk and do their interviews.
Nice.
Like some people that were with us, they saw Jennifer Tilly there.
Oh hell yeah. Love
They
Jennifer
saw her.
Tilly.
They saw Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh damn. Fucking Sarah Michelle Gellar. Buffy.
Yeah, yep. And then I guess they had like Norman Reed go over through there because he was promoting the show from the spinoff from The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah. I still haven't. Dude, I fell off of that show a long time ago. I'm gonna be honest.
I stopped watching the show once Rick left.
Yeah. Same. Let me hit you back up with that I guess rumors online about fucking Starlight actress. Let me pull her up real quick, her actual name, so I can know what the fuck I'm talking about. But that yeah, that actress is pretty shitty from what I hear. Have you heard anything about that online?
The only thing I heard is that I think she's dating or was dating Homelander, the actor.
Oh damn! No, I didn't know that one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I seen like a report about it, but I don't know if it's true.
So allegedly, I'm just gonna throw out allegedly's out there so no one gets fucking sued.
Yeah.
Allegedly, and the actress Annie January, yeah, she's a bit of a bitch. There was a guy who ran into her at CVS, and he was like, "Hey, I don't want to bug you and don't want to be one of those fans, but I just wanted to say hello." He didn't get to finish saying that because homegirl interrupts him and says, "Yeah, but you are being one of those fans," and and he's like shocked and says, what?" And she's interrupts him again and makes fun of him by mocking him, saying, what? And then she walks away. And he's just like kind of shocked there and like kind of feels stupid and walks away. Later on, he's in the checkout aisle and she's just there trying to leave without paying for the stuff that she has. They basically remind her that she has to pay for her shit, and she's just there like pretending like she didn't try to just leave out with the shit that she has. And every time the girl who's helping her check out tells her the total, she's just pretending to yawn really loud and it like supposedly, and she just leaves after that. So it's just shit like that, like a lot of rumors like that. I don't know if it's real or not, but it's just shit that I've come across on the interwebs. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows if that's the a real story or not? But it's just
Yeah.
something I wanted to share since you watched the show as well.
Yeah.
Um, do you know? Speaking of this show, the guy Huey, he actually tried to, like, I guess he plays Superman in the animated series
Yeah.
on the show.
Max, yeah.
Have you seen that
I just
show?
found out. No, I haven't. It's on my queue list, but I really recently found out that he plays the voiceover. I was like, wait, what the heck?
So because I found that out, I started watching it.
Mm-hmm.
The show itself, I like it. I'm gonna still watch it. I just haven't gone back to it. I'm a couple episodes in, but it's fucking Huey. It's Huey as Superman. You can't take. It's kind of hard to get off, but because he has this, he went in and tried to audition for the Superman role with James Gunn. So I was like, no, I don't see him. I see him as
have to bulk up.
He would have to bulk up, but
I see him as Jimmy Olsen.
Thank you. Exactly. I see him as a Jimmy Olsen. I don't see him as a Superman. But
I
yeah,
could actually see him. I could actually see him like a young version of Superboy, like the older version of Superboy.
honestly, I could see him as Hal Jordan. Like, I don't know who the Hal Jordan's gonna be, but I see him as Hal Jordan if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that Superman series, that new Superman movie. I know they've leaked a few pictures of how the suits look, and they look like comic book fucking books.
Well, yeah,
suits.
it kind of looks like the suit from the cartoon show that's recently right now on Max.
Yeah, like Guy Gardner. I'm not sure if you know who that is. Like he looks
I've
like
heard that
name
before.
Guy. Yeah, he looks like the character. Nathan Fillion is gonna be fucking good.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to see the Justice League, the animated series on Cartoon Network?
I saw some episodes and I started watching some of them on Netflix because they were on Netflix too.
Hell yeah.
Because my big shows was Batman the animated series, The Adventures of Superman, and Batman Beyond.
Yeah, dude. I kind of wish they would have continued with Batman Beyond. They did with a comic book series of kind of continuing the stories, and those stories that continue are really fucking good. But yeah, I grew up watching the series, the Batman animated series, the Superman one that came out, the Spider-Man one. I'm not sure if you remember that one.
The one with where the X-Men and Spider-Man crossover.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one was pretty fucking cool.
Did you watch the new Batman show, the Caped Crusader, the new Batman on Prime?
I still haven't seen it on Prime. I've heard about they changed the fucking penguin to a woman. I remember that.
Yeah. Which I don't know why some people are getting backlash. I don't know if they remember on the CW show when they did the crossover, they showed that it was Mrs. Freeze, not Mr. Freeze.
Ooh. I mean,
so this could be. What were you gonna say?
No, I think we're about to say the same thing. At the end of the day, it could just be a different world, or that so happens to happen. Yeah.
But when you watch it, not gonna lie, the penguin is very fierce in this show.
Okay. I was about to ask you how so far the story's coming out.
Oh, I love it. It's given like the 1940s era.
Nice.
That vibe. It gives you that vibe, and all the villains are very how can I say? They give you that old school feel to the almost to like what's his name? The 60s Batman. But a little more serious.
Okay.
Like way more serious, and you know how they were very campy and laughing and all that.
Yeah.
This one gives you the version of them more darker.
Ooh. Okay.
For me, that's for me. Yeah. And then I guess there's an end credit at the end of the. I'm gonna stand correct, which teases season 2, which is good.
Interesting. Okay, so that's another fucking series I'm gonna have to watch. Let me
Yeah.
pull up Beyond. Yeah, Beyond comic. Yeah, because I'm gonna see if I can pull it up, but a couple things have happened in the future. Um, fucking
Oh, oh,
Damian, no, yeah, Damian Wayne, was Batman for a little bit, but then had to
yeah.
go be the new Demon's Head. He's a new Ra's al Ghul, so he can't be the Batman. Um, Terry's still the Batman, and his little brother is the new Robin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Well, this is like after the show's over, right? With the comic books, I guess.
yeah.
I'm
This is
guessing.
what happened in the comic
Okay.
books. This I've only been know this because I was watching that one show. I think it's Comic Books Explained
Okay.
or Comic Historian, the Comic Historian guy.
Okay.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, but I've heard of it.
Um, yeah, they do like breakdowns in it and they reenact it and stuff, and it's really cool stories. Dick Grayson, I believe I'd be wrong. Where the fuck is Dick Grayson? I have to fucking remember where he is.
After watching it, but I know Jason Todd is the Joker.
Jason Todd is the Joker. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, they even explained it because they did a standalone movie about it. That you know how Jason Todd was killed by Joker apparently.
Oh no 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 no. So in the movie, it's Tim Drake. Tim Drake.
Oh, Tim Drake, yeah.
Yeah, he gets beat up by the Joker. He gets
Yeah.
kidnapped, and they try to brainwash him into being the little Joker guy.
Yeah, I think he does at the end because he has like a little button thing that
A chip.
activates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. But yeah, a lot of crazy fucking stories happen in the future in that one that I really like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let me go back.
Yeah, one of my favorite episodes is the one where that one I forgot the name of the villain where he puts you in like in simulation and you see everything that we want right. And you want like they're like in this thing where they see what they want for their life. Like I guess in Stand Beyond, Tim against his best friend is a girl, and she's in the simulation thing. It shows like her whole family. She lives like in a broken house, but in this one, her family's all happy. They're all happy she's getting straight A's, this and that. Yeah.
No, I am. I don't remember that one. What's up? I'm trying to remember the fucking show from Heart. Okay, so we both basically grew up watching almost the same shows from like. You grew up watching Toonami, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember this show where it was kind of like Gundam, but they were animal Zords? Was it called Zoids?
No, I guess something else. I think, but it's not. You're talking about Thundercats, right?
Not Thundercats, no. They were big mech type of machine looking fucking guys. Let me hold on if I can remember. Zoids. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna show you real quick.
Oh, Zoids, the New Century.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
This shit was my shit, dude.
I remember the toys.
Yeah, the toys were fucking dope. It was basically like Beast Wars, but they just stayed as fucking animals, and you can pilot them essentially. I like the concept. I remember watching this shit on Toonami. What show do you remember from Toonami that stands out in your memory?
Well, the biggest one was always Dragon Ball Z.
Oh fuck yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but there's another one. Let me see if I can remember the cartoon. Hold on, if I can find it. I saw it there for a little while. It was a. I'm guessing like a rehash of the show. Let me see. Hold on.
There's been a couple of rehashes. I remember Yu Yu Hakusho was the one that got me into
Mhm.
watching more anime. Um,
Okay.
The Spirit Detective. Let me see what other one. Yeah,
I used to
DBZ.
watch off.
Which one?
Yeah, I saw Dragon Ball Z in there. There was another show, but it wasn't Toonami. Toonami was mostly like it came on before Toonami, but it was what was it called again? Oh, it's called Pirates.
Pirates.
The yeah, let me see. It's called the Pirates of Dark Water.
Pirates of Darkwater. Let me see that.
Mm-hmm.
No, dude, I'd never seen this before.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's basically the whole premise of the show is that they have to find this emerald thing that's gonna kind of save the world because the world's being taken over by this black sludge, evil sludge. It's turning everything to to consume it basically.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. This looks like fucking
Arnold
Nick
Schwarzenegger.
Cage or Arnold. Yeah,
Uh,
that's funny.
yeah, this show was cool. I used to watch it before Tsunami came on.
I'm trying to remember what other good show I would watch from Toonami. I think we all watched what is it called? My memory is fucking gone right now. Yu Yu Hakusho.
I still watch. I remember when they brought Beast Wars back on there. I used to watch that.
Oh yeah, Base Wars was fucking dope on that one. Toonami. That's not how you word. Am I spelling it wrong?
Let me see. It is TOONAMI.
Toonami. Duh.
They also had yeah, let me see. Yeah, oh yeah, they had Justice League on there. They had Pokemon on there. They had Samurai Jack.
They had Samurai Jack. I remember that one. I don't. No, they didn't have Spawn on there.
No,
Yeah,
that was HBO.
fucking
That was
Outlaw
HBO. Spawn was
Store.
HBO.
Do you remember Outlaw
Johnny-
Star?
No, but I remember Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest was a shit too.
Yeah.
Fucking Cowboy Bebop was on there. I'm trying to remember what the. I know I am blanking on a really popular show. This one here, I can't remember this one. This one right here, he had reverse blade, so the sharp part was in the inside and the outer part was dull. Dude was dope. Fucking take people out just like that. Let me see if I can find Toonami shows. There it is. All right, all.
Well, I have a kind of like a list here. It goes back to like the early shows they've had before they had to anime and all that.
Oh.
Like they had a Space Ghost.
Fucking Space Ghost was my shit. Hold up.
Yeah.
Inuyasha. It was the name I was trying to look for in my mind.
Okay.
That was my shit. But continue.
Yeah. So they have right here. I don't know if you ever heard of the Herculoids.
Herculoids.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me look that up. Herculoids. The Herculoids. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was the show. You never seen that show?
Oh
that
shit!
classic.
I did. I do remember this fucking show.
Yeah.
This was fucking way weird. I liked it. Yeah, these things would me.
Yeah, it kind of gave me like a what's it called, the spin-off of Hercules meets Godzilla.
Yeah,
all the animals that came out of it. Yeah, yeah, they had that show. Birdman. Did you watch that show?
Yeah, Attorney at Law.
Yeah.
yeah. These guys turned up on the show too.
Yeah.
No, that was my shit. I love Birdman.
Let me see what else did they have. Well, you had Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I fucking love Sailor Moon.
Did you ever watch Super Friends? I know they brought it for a little while.
Like the classic ones that they were showing at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did watch Super Friends. What was the other one? Damn, this one really blew my mind. But I'll just go back to Birdman. That was the one I fucking loved. Birdman, attorney at law. This shit was hilarious.
Didn't they make like a meme of him dancing, or was it a Space Ghost?
I think it was Space Ghost. Yeah. Let
Yeah,
me see.
because there's a one where he goes, there's a Spanish song, what's it called? There's one where he's dancing, but it's a song that's on the bottom of it. Escándalo. Have you heard that song?
Yeah,
Escándalo. So it's basically going like, I was just laughing when I saw it, like, that's funny as hell.
I might have to look for that one. No,
I remember he
this
had his own TV show.
like his yeah, Space Ghost Coast to
Late night.
Coast.
Yeah, because no, he had actual show where it's like a cartoon show, and then he had like a little night talk show.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah.
No, I remember watching the actual show. That was
Mhm.
okay. I kind of got into it. Um, yeah, this was my fucking shit. Brack show. Did you ever get to see the Brack show?
No, but I only saw him on the Space Ghost show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can fix this real quick. Let me see. Nickelodeon shows. What about Nickelodeon shows? Do you remember? Which one is the one that stands out for
Oh,
you?
well, before we go to Nickelodeon show, one more show that I love to watch also was Clone Wars on Tsunami. Star Wars
Oh,
Clone Wars.
no, I do remember Clone Wars. Clone Wars was the shit.
Yeah.
Um, I still need to go back and like finish it. Is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen. But I think,
Yeah.
you know,
I
to be honest with
started it. I started from the beginning again. I'm probably like in season 3. I still got a lot to catch up.
hold on, I'm trying to fix
But
it. Continue. I'm
but
sorry.
going to Nickelodeon shows though. What is there's Doug, Reese's, um, there's also what was the show? All Real Monsters.
All Real Monsters,
Uh,
my shit.
what else was there? Modern. What's the name? Rocko's Modern Life.
Rocko's Modern Life was the shit too.
Yeah. What else? Ren and Stimpy was part of it until it went to MTV.
So I'll ask you on that one. I kind of
Mm.
enjoyed how far they were able to go with the Ren and
Yeah.
Stimpy MTV version, but it just didn't feel like Ren and Stimpy for some reason.
Yeah.
Stimpy. No, yeah, the classic one right here.
Hmm.
This motherfucker was oh, I can't believe this is on
Yep.
TV. Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix the vertical stream so that people can see exactly what we're seeing on the.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll keep it like that. That was fine. No, my favorite episode from them is the ones that they're in space.
Mm.
Fuck, look at that.
That other one, that other one, watch on if you go up a little bit, where they show them with the seesaw, pull them
Seesaw.
up, right there, that one right there, with the saw in the back. That does not look right.
That does not look right. No, this is. I don't even think this is from the Nickelodeon one. Might be from the MTV one.
MTV, but yeah, that show, man, you got away with a lot of stuff.
It did. They really pushed it. No, another favorite one of mine is when they're going on safari and they're seeing all the other versions of themselves
Mm.
as animals.
Okay.
And there's one like crocodile, every time it's opening his mouth, it's like happy, happy. And another one opens up and says joy, joy. It's so stupid. So many good fucking memories from Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the live action shows from Nickelodeon?
That's where I stopped kind of watching it, except for the only one I did see was Goosebumps. What's the one, the Midnight Society one?
Okay. Did you see the what's it called?
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Stories. Are you afraid of the dark? That one, yeah. Did you ever watch Kablam?
Fuck yes. Kablam was my shit, dude.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me pull it up real quick.
And my favorite segment of Kablam was always the toys.
Yes. This shit. No, Prometheus and Bob was the shit for me too.
Yeah.
I like Prometheus and Bob. Put myself a little bit down. There you go. Yeah, dude, this fucking show. This was a great variety show that they had there for a while. But there it is. These fuckers right here. This was the funniest shit ever.
Yeah. And I liked the guy that was melted. His job was always to go down the toilet. I don't know why he always went down the toilet, but he always went down the toilet.
Fuck yeah, this is the Scuba Steve or whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah.
Let me say it is. Action League now.
Action League now, yeah.
Oh,
then why was He-Man always naked?
Oh, that is funny. No, that's a good memory, dude. No, I vaguely remember seeing this one, Chalk Zone.
Mm-hmm.
This one was good too. Loopy.
I don't think I ever saw Loopy.
That one, it was on Kablam.
Okay. I probably missed it when it was on Kablam because when it goes commercial, I walk away and I come back right when the Action Heroes started.
Nice. Let me do this. Alright, they can at least people can see it a little better. Okay. Yeah, it was a crazy animation. It was kind of like a stop motion mixed with animation with the faces.
Okay.
And yeah, it was just really cool to see. It was different. Vaguely remember this one here. It was
I remember that one.
Kablam.
I remember that. Because then after that, it got its own show for like a season or something like that.
Oh damn! Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one. Damn.
And, did you ever watch Legends of the Tomb?
Legends of the Tomb. Oh, was that like the game show?
Yeah, no, Nickelodeon.
Okay, now you see, I did see that Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yeah, this was the shit, dude. I did watch this shit. I also watched the other one.
Double Dare?
Double Dare. Fuck yeah, Double Dare. And then there was like a kid's version of Gladiator that they would also play on this one. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think I never see what it's called. I remember something like that. Yeah.
Oh, let me see. It was like an extreme something. Nickelodeon. Guts.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I remember that show.
This was the shit.
Yeah. I was like, I want to be in the red team, climb up and hit that boom at the end. I was like, I want to hit that bell.
Yeah, dude. This was they did a lot of crazy shit in this cool show of it. This fucking guy.
Yeah, well, that actor.
That actor now. Looking wild.
Yeah.
Right. Let me just go back to the other one real quick. All right.
Well, I didn't even know they had a game for Nintendo for the show.
Really?
Yeah, it popped out when you're going back. It says Nintendo. Right here. Yeah.
Damn, dude, it was popping.
Yep.
Let me go back to Legends of the Temple. This was fucking sick. This was literally like a video game come to life. And
I always said to myself, I could beat that. But just looking at the other stuff, like, yeah, never mind. I was talking out of my ass.
I think I'd get fucked up in the puzzles because you'd have to be going from one room to the next and trying to remember certain things. Still pretty cool though.
Yeah. And I guess after that, it's when it started moving on to like Frank and Josh and all those shows, like that man the show.
See, I'll say that I also saw all of that. I do remember watching all that.
I used to watch all that. Yeah.
I like that
And then
one.
I saw two other ones that were like, one was called Pete and Pete.
I vaguely watched. I remember watching it, but I vaguely remember
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
And the other one was the camping one.
Oh, Bug Juice.
I think that's what it's called.
I think yeah. I didn't see that one. I don't. I'm not sure what that one was about.
Yeah, it was like a teen soap opera with people at camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Fucking wild. I did you hear about this shit though?
No, the new series coming? No.
Yeah, they made it. They or at least they're bringing it back.
Oh, okay.
But
But it looks like more like one adults.
yeah, we'll see how that one turns out. I'm not a fan of what that
Yeah.
was looking like. But yeah, let me go back to the one on one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, crazy memories. Yeah, I think we've done. Yeah, we're good right here. I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode right here. I want to thank Josh for being on the podcast. Josh, where can they find you?
On Instagram at Sith_Josh_18.
Hell yeah! Be sure to tune in on Lucha Critics podcast or episode that's going to be releasing soon. And yeah, be good to yourself and others. Leave us a comment, like, subscribe to all our stuff on socials, and yeah, see you guys later. Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Stop recording. All right, dude.
Oh,
Thanks for
Kind of
joining
funny.
me.
You're welcome. Kind of funny how we went from 80s movies to cartoons. Nickelodeon.
I don't know. You know me, man. I jump around. I don't know why I like doing it like that. It helps like
That's cool.
It's a cool way to
But
random
it's kind of funny.
shit.
We went from the Punisher to Nickelodeon.
Punisher to Nickelodeon. I wanted to
Yeah.
for whatever reason I didn't get to do it, and I fucking remembering it now that I wanted to do that. I wanted to talk to you about the best 80s horror or best 80s horror villain.
We could do another one whenever you're down.
Yeah, let's save that question for then.
And then we could do our homework and just make our list and like that.
I'm done with that. Cool, man. Thank you very much for your time yet again, and I'll see you next time, bro. Thank you.
See you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday, dude. Thank you.
Yep. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.